Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Quick Break Games, where we cover everything LEGO gaming. This video, we're covering LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga and all the new information that we got a couple weeks ago at the end of August for Gamescom 2020. I made a video a few days before that event, kind of predicting that we would get a gameplay trailer for the game, and that's exactly what we got, and I actually even called it gameplay trailer, which I was kind of surprised. And I kind of did this just based on the past decade of Gamescom events. If you look at it since like 2009, 2010, there's always been a LEGO game shown off there from TT Games, so I think it just made sense for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga to show up at this year's event. And you know, with the 9-month or whatever gap that we had in information, it just made a lot of sense there. So this video is going to be kind of an overview of all the information that we got at this event, because we got a lot more than just the gameplay trailer, believe it or not. So I'm going to be covering all of that, and then over the coming weeks I'm going to have detailed videos about each thing that we got at this event. So there's going to be like a breakdown of the trailer coming up, where I'm going to go through every detail, and we're going to be going over all the other stuff that came out as well. So just stay tuned for that. But right now we're just going to give an overview of everything that we got there. I'm going to give my thoughts on it. And again, sorry I'm a bit late on this, but let's go ahead and get started. So the trailer actually gave us scenes from all three eras or trilogies of Star Wars, which I thought was really good. So we got to see a mix of everything. Like, I know we saw things like the pod racing from episode 1, and you actually saw some gameplay. It looked like first person. You're like first person from Anakin's perspective racing on there, which was pretty insane. Like the detail on the pod racers is crazy, and this looks really exciting, a lot different than it did in the complete saga, which is a common theme here. A lot of this looks completely different. We got some footage of the Darth Maul duel between Obi-Wan and Darth Maul from the end of episode 1. That looked really cool as well. And you see the third person perspective, which is a big change. I'll talk more about that later. We saw a bit of the Jedi Arena battle on Geonosis from episode 2. That looked great. We saw the Mustafar duel from episode 3 between Obi-Wan and Anakin. Anakin kind of had a weird design, I thought. Like, his eyes looked a little bit crazy. I guess that's based on the more recent LEGO sets. I'm not sure. But, yeah, it looked cool, but I thought Anakin looked a little weird. We got the Luke versus Palpatine fight at the end of the trailer. We saw that a little bit briefly. We saw the Kylo versus Rey in the throne room. And we also saw Kylo versus Rey at Kef Bir from episode 9. So we got some lightsaber duels there, and the lightsaber duels look great, by the way. And we saw a lot more than that, so there was just a ton of footage in this trailer, actually. One thing we didn't see that I would have liked to have seen was the Yoda versus Palpatine fight from episode 3, which is going alongside the Obi-Wan versus Anakin fight on Mustafar. So I thought that would have been cool to see that fight, but I guess they're saving that maybe for a later trailer, or maybe they'll just save it for whenever we get the game. And so there's a few fights we didn't see, like we didn't see Palpatine's arrest either. Some stuff from episode 3 I would have liked to have seen. But overall, I think we got a lot of good footage here, and you know, they can't show everything right away. They got to save some things for when the game comes out, and they got to save some things for later on when we get more information about the game, you know, in the coming months. So I think overall, though, it was a good trailer. And again, I think one of the main things that I noticed in this trailer was the new third-person camera angle, which we kind of knew about. They talked about it at E3 2019 last year. But it's definitely an interesting change. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, the camera is much closer to your character, and you're like right behind your character, so it's a bit different. I think it looks better for the lightsaber duels. I think it makes them a lot more cinematic and things like that, so I like it for then, but I'm not sure about for like all the levels how that's going to play out. And I'm really kind of confused how 2-player co-op, like I'm pretty sure they've confirmed 2-player co-op is returning in this game, like drop in, drop out, like it's been for every LEGO game since 2005, so I don't think they would get rid of that. But I'm not sure how this new camera angle is going to work. I guess it's just going to be split screen all the time, like to where you're just third person. There's just two different, you know, cameras for split screen. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Like, it just won't be one continuous screen like it is in the previous LEGO games when you're together. So I guess it's just always going to be split screen. I'm not sure. And then I'm not sure, like, gameplay wise, how the co-op is going to work. Like, with those lightsaber duels, like Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul, like, where is your co-op partner? Like, is it Qui-Gon? Is he going to be fighting Darth Maul as well? Or maybe your co-op partner is playing as Darth Maul? I'm not sure how that's going to work. Hopefully TT Games will give us more information about that here soon. But yeah, I just have a few questions about the co-op. But overall, I think the third-person perspective is going to be a cool change overall. And it's really going to change how we play LEGO games. Now again, like I mentioned in terms of this gameplay trailer, there is going to be a full scene-by-scene breakdown in the coming weeks, so just stay tuned for that, just like it did for the December 2019 trailer that we got, you know, a long time ago back in December. So just stay tuned for that breakdown where I'm going to go kind of scene by scene. So the next bit of information that we got from this trailer was the game is delayed, unfortunately, until spring 2021. You know, before this, they kept saying 2020. They wouldn't give us an exact date. Now, on May the 7th of this year, there was a video on the official Star Wars YouTube channel. I've made videos about this in the past. I've talked about this a lot. Where this woman from the Star Wars YouTube channel leaked the date. So it seems originally, this is just my guess, none of this is confirmed, and I don't think anybody from TT Games is going to talk about this anytime soon. Maybe I'll try to get them to talk about this maybe after the game comes out or something, we'll see. But in that video on May the 7th on the Star Wars YouTube channel, this woman said that the game is coming out on October 20th, 2020 of this year, and then the video then got deleted and re-uploaded without that October 20th section, so I was kind of confused. I was pretty certain that that was the real release date. They just didn't want to reveal it yet. But I guess what happened was they were going to reveal that date on May the 4th, and then they decided not to because maybe they were behind because of the whole COVID-19 situation. That's what I'm guessing. And they just decided not to say it. They just said, we'll just say 2020 just to kind of cover our butts in case we have to delay it later past October 20th. And it seems like the delay got worse because now the game is delayed till spring 2021. So yeah, it's very confusing. I'm not sure what was going on there. This delay had to have happened fairly recently, like within the last month or two, because, you know, again, on May the 4th, they announced 2020 once again, and now we're in late August, and they delayed it till spring 2021. So this delay must have happened maybe in June or July, like fairly recently. I guess they realized that they weren't going to be able to get the game done in time for this year. So yeah, you know, it is unfortunate. I think, you know, people are going to be upset that they have to wait longer, but it is going to make a better game. Like, they obviously just need more time. They're working from home. That probably slowed things down, I'm guessing. And it would be interesting if this whole COVID thing didn't happen, if it wouldn't have gotten delayed. I'm not sure if that's the only reason. But I imagine it did play a factor because I know they're working from home and that has to slow things down. So we'll just have to wait till next year. I'll have videos coming up about the release date, like when I think it is in spring 2021, because we can make some educated guesses based on the past LEGO games. But yeah, it is a bit unfortunate, but we'll have to wait a few more months till next spring, and we'll get a much more complete game, and it'll be bug-free and all that, hopefully. So we'll just have to wait. So in addition to the 2021 delay, we also got information about next-gen versions of the game. I predicted this as well. I made a few videos, at least 2 or 3 videos about this, how I wanted next-gen versions to take advantage of the Xbox Series X and PS5's capabilities, and we got confirmation here, so it makes sense. You know, they're confirming it till next year. And next year, obviously later in November, we're getting the next-gen consoles, so it totally makes sense for them to release next-gen versions of the game. I think it would be kind of weird if the game came out in 2021 and it was only on last-gen consoles. I don't think that would make sense. So yeah, they confirmed PS5 and Xbox Series X. So yeah, I'm very glad about this. And then the last main bit of information that we got was the Deluxe edition of the game. This was pretty exciting. It's got a brand new front cover of the game. I actually predicted that we would get information about this special edition or deluxe edition at this event, and it turns out we did. So yeah, it's got this cool Darth Vader cover, which is like a removable slip cover, and the slip cover has like the helmet of Darth Vader. So when you take off the slip cover, you get the unmasked Vader with, you know, the burnt up Anakin inside, which is cool. So this deluxe edition is going to include the base game, so the base $60 game, the character collection bundle, which includes 6 DLC character packs, and I'll get into that here in a bit, and then it also includes a little Lego Luke minifigure drinking blue milk. So in terms of the 6 DLC packs, these are going to be character packs, and these are going to be coming from what we know so far, the Mandalorian Disney Plus show. So Season 2 will already be out by the time this game is coming out, so I'm assuming it's going to be characters from both seasons. So that's cool. We got the Rogue One pack. So there's going to be characters from the spin-off Star Wars movies as well as Solo, a Star Wars story. So those are 3 of the 6 DLC packs, and there's going to be a pack for the Bad Batch show, which is coming on Disney Plus as well. And that's all the information we know so far. So that covers 4 of the 6 packs, so I'm not sure what the other packs are going to be. Maybe there's going to be some stuff from the Clone Wars, who knows, but that's all we know so far in terms of the 6 DLC character packs. And I'm sure there's going to be more DLC than this character packs coming up, but this is all that the Deluxe Edition includes. And this Deluxe Edition is going to be $70, so it's actually only $10 more than the regular $60 version, so I think this is absolutely worth it. I'm probably going to get the Deluxe Xbox Series X version, and yeah, hopefully that'll give us all the content for launch, and then maybe they'll have a season pass and stuff later on that they'll announce. And then lastly, they gave us several more screenshots. I'll have a video about this coming up later where I'll really analyze these screenshots, because we've pretty much had the same screenshots since E3, and they finally gave us some new ones here. I forget how many, I think it's like maybe 5 or so, so I'll break those down in the coming weeks. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video, kind of an overview of everything that we got, everything that was announced as far as I know. and hopefully this covers everything. Maybe you guys saw the gameplay trailer, but you didn't know about the Deluxe Edition, or you didn't know about the screenshots, you didn't know about the next-gen version, who knows. But hopefully this covers everything, get you guys all up to date. Again, I'm sorry I'm late on this, but I was just unavailable at the time of all this stuff coming out. So yeah, be sure to subscribe for the coming weeks. We're going to have LEGO Star Wars 2 playthrough. We're playing through that game, kind of leading up to Skywalker Saga, so that should be exciting. And again, I'm going to be covering a bunch more information in detail about all the information that we got here at Gamescom 2020. And so yeah, we'll likely have another couple months news drought. I'm expecting, I think we'll get one more bit of information for this game, maybe in December or before the end of 2020, but yeah, don't expect anything for at least a couple more months. But yeah, stay tuned for more information about this game. I'll be covering it all, and yeah, I'll be sure to subscribe for all that. Like this video if you enjoyed it, dislike it if not, and comment if you learned anything new. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time here on Quick Brick Games.